guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kim. I currently live in Japan where I do lifestyle and traveling videos. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for all your love and support. If you have not as yet, go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and turn on that post notification bell. That way you'll never miss another video. And without further ado, let's jump into this video. So welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. Yay! Yesterday I went to dinner. I met up with my Japanese friend. I went and saw Christmas lights and I came home. So it was a full day. It was a full day. I know you guys like story time, so come on, let's talk. So I met up with my Japanese friend, right? This is a different boo, not from the boo from the Japanese, my Japanese boo story, right? I can't remember the name of it right now. I'll go ahead and link it right here. So not that guy. This is a new guy. I'm not going to call him my boo. This is a new guy. I've known him 2 years too, and he's always wanting to go out with me and stuff like that. And I'm always just like, I'll cancel the plan or I'll forget or whatever it might be. I don't know. If I feel like it, I'll put some like text over here to show you guys. But this time he's funny. I always tend to find people who are funny, but he can speak English. He speaks English well. He understands English. So speaking to him is not difficult. Of course, sometimes when I go into like certain slangs and terms, it gets him a little bit confused, but he's better than my boo thang. My boo thang, I could be talking and it's like zoop, 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 zoop. But him, I gotta be careful what I'm saying because he understands. So he FaceTimed me and we were talking. So I was telling him about my left knee. I somehow injured my left knee, right? So I was telling him about that and he was like, so wait, is that your way of telling me that we're not going out tomorrow? Now, granted, guys, I had forgot that we were supposed to go out on Saturday. So immediately I saw his face just change. So I was like, back up, wait. I'm not saying that I'm not going. I'm just saying that I don't remember. So I'll do it tomorrow. So Wednesday, I started remembering. So I was like, because while he's still talking and carrying on, in my mind, I'm still thinking, how did I forget that I was supposed to meet him on Saturday? Because I had other plans. So I'm like, oh, I was supposed to meet him on Wednesday and I canceled on Wednesday. Why did I cancel? I probably just didn't feel like it. Honestly, that's my problem, guys. I'm like, I need friends. I meet people. They invite me places and I'm like, I want to just make a video, work on YouTube, sleep. I don't want to do anything. I like the idea of having friends, but I don't like the things that come along with having friends, like going out. Comment down below to let me know if that is something that you guys have an issue with. Guys, sometimes I have the will. I want to do it. Like, I want to go. And I'm like, can we reschedule? Listen, I now have a disclaimer. I tell people, if it's going to rain, I tell them, listen, I can go with you. However, if the weather tells me there is a percentage over 10%, I'm not going. You could cancel me out. I'm not about to be walking out here in the rain. I found out that we were supposed to meet on Wednesday. And I was like, okay, I have to go. So I told him, yeah, I'm still going. So he's like, what about your knee? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll go. So I was like, where are we going? And these are the things that he says and does. He keeps me on my toes. So he's kind of like, well, you know what? I'm coming to you because I don't want to hear you say anything about going up the hill. So I'm coming to you. So I was like, oh, okay. He's like, we'll meet for 5 o'clock. So I'm like, all right, we'll meet for 5 o'clock. He's like, you think he'll be ready by then? And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, I know you take a long time to get ready. So this is what I like about him. I take a long time to get dressed. I just take a long time in general. I don't like to be rushed. I like to do things on my own time, which is not necessarily a good thing. I just feel like on Monday through Friday, I'm doing everything based on everybody else's time. So it's based off my job. I have a contractual time. I have to leave a certain time. I don't really have time for me to do anything. So on Saturdays and Sundays, I take that time, like that's precious to me. I want to take my time. I don't like the time schedules. I just want to be free and do things as I feel. So he was like, I know it takes you a long time, and I know you like to like roam and do your own thing. So like 5, if you're a little bit late, is okay. The other Japanese guy, he's not like that. He's like, it's 5 o'clock. He's going to get there at 4:50. So like one of the guys that I go out with, he texts me 30 minutes before he leaves. He's like, where you at? Where, like, how far are you along? And then he'll be like, okay, tell me when you think you're ready to walk out the door. And that's when he'll leave his house. Yeah, I'm hard to deal with. I'm difficult to deal with, guys. I'm difficult. But anyways, yeah, so he was like 5 o'clock, and I was like, okay. Of course, 5 o'clock came and I wasn't ready. So this man waited for me for like an hour. So we were there. This is where it gets interesting. Like, he has always made it clear that he's interested in me. He's always made it clear that he likes me. But we're not on the same page. It's, again, I don't understand dating in a foreign country because it's so complicated. I'm leaving. You live here. You're not going to leave. Like, he has his business here. It won't work. His life is here, and this is not my life. It just won't work. But he's cool people. I mean, he's really cool dude. But yeah, so we were there, and we were talking, and something happened, and I was taken aback with myself because I didn't know how to act. This is the thing when you're talking to people from different culture and you're interacting with different backgrounds and stuff, that you don't know how things are supposed to go, because he doesn't really understand everything. Even though he speaks English, he doesn't really understand like customs and Western ways per se. So he doesn't really know when something is wrong. So we're there and we're walking around and we're talking and whatever. And at one point he comes back in to hug me. So I'm like, oh, hug. And we hug and whatever. And he was just like playing in my hair, touching my hair, whatever. So then he was like, he touched me right here on my chin, and I was like, you okay? So he was like, yeah, just looking at you, blah blah blah. So then we started walking again, and we stopped. So then he touched my stomach, and I was really confused because I haven't had anybody touch me anywhere. Any hot spots, which the stomach is in the hot spot area, right? So you could touch my shoulder, you could touch my chin, you could touch my ear. I don't know why you would be doing that. So it was kind of off guard when he touched my chin, but I have on a mask, so it wasn't really a big deal. But yeah, this is the second time he has touched me around my stomach area. The first time was Halloween night. But he was really touching my jacket. He wasn't touching me. So the whole time he was playing with my jacket, like rubbing on my jacket and stuff. And he asked me at one point, do you like that? I guess because I wasn't saying anything. But I wasn't saying anything because he wasn't touching me. So I was like what? I guess you like it because you've been playing with my jacket. I don't know. So he was like, oh, I guess he's into stomach, sides. I don't know. I haven't gotten so far into conversations. I don't think we ever are going to get that way because I'm just like karate chopping that. We're not going there, right? Yesterday, this time, the jacket that I had on was different. It was a lighter jacket. So this time when he held me, he was holding on to me. Yeah, so he held on to my torso area, and I was like, hi. Because I don't know what to say. I'm just like, okay. It's not typical for a Japanese man for when he takes you out. He is still normally conscious of his whereabouts and that you don't look like the Japanese female. So they try not to show too much display of affection. But he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Like, he'll grab my hand. He'll like pull me towards him, hug. He doesn't care. He doesn't care who is there. And people are looking like, even me, I am uncomfortable. I'm like, stop. Don't do that. Don't. What? Relax. So it's funny to me. It's funny how the different men do different things. But anyways, I'm not sure if my date yesterday, if he was calling me fat or not. So at one point he held me around my torso, and he was like, "What you been eating?" I don't know if he was trying to be sexy. I was like, okay, is this cultural differences? Is this you're telling me that I'm fat? What is this? I was like, what you mean? He's like, what you been eating? So I said, everything. He's like, I can see. And he was just like touching me around my torso area. And I was taken aback. I was like, am I supposed to take that negatively or not? But you see me, I'm the person who I ask questions. So I was like, what you mean? Yeah, I've been eating. So he was like, no, it's okay. And he realized that he said something that could potentially be wrong because he was trying to read me. So he was like, I'm sorry, did I offend you? And I was like, no. Were you trying to offend me? Because I'm trying to understand him and he's trying to understand me. So he's like, no. I was saying that I like it. Like, I like your body. I don't know. So I was like, okay. So then later on, I was telling Courtney about it. And he was there. I was like, Courtney, he called me fat. And because I wanted to see how he would react. And he was like, no, that's not, no, that's what you think? He was so worried about it the entire night. But anyway, guys, that was interesting. So we went to dinner, and this was the view from dinner. And after there, we went and saw lights. That was my day yesterday. Thank you guys for listening to my story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your post notification bell, and comment down below to let me know what would be your reaction if it is that your date was saying something about your stomach area. For me, personally, I'm very secure in who I am as a person, so it doesn't bother me. I just need to understand what you mean by the things that you say. Thank you for watching. Bye!